So, the first for innovation goes to Winchester University.
Journalist of the Year,
Karen from Winchester.
Our winner, Dominique Jenkins and Cara Lathwaite.
Let's go for the golden envelope to find out who won the TV Newsday Awards. And the winners were the Winol Budget Special.
And so the winner of TV Newsday is Winol 138.
30 shot his partner Christine at point-blank range before turning the gun on 41-year-old Lucy, who returned to the house to help her mother. Lowe shot her in the back of the head.
Campaigners have gathered with picket signs, badger costumes and leaflets to raise awareness against badger culling.
It's been 20 years since the Queen last named a boat.
I named the ship Britannia. May God bless her and all who sail in her.
Every problem in Eastleigh can be solved by blaming it on foreigners.
For the leader of the Labour Party to try to make political capital out of the tragedy unfolding in the Mediterranean.
You get these countries start to fall apart, you get insurgency, you get terrorism, and in the end, you get conflict.
5 years, there will be no increases in income tax, in national insurance, in VAT.
A professor at Southampton University has created a mobile map which uses data gathered from these to help tackle Ebola.
Mike Thornton, we should warn you that the following report from Hattie Waldron contains graphic images from the start.
Punching and kicking, brutal insensitivity, an incompetence so bad it leaves animals in agony.
His powerful efforts went wide.
I thought we were the better side. I think in really difficult conditions we play some really good football.
Navigating around a busy city centre may seem easy enough for those among us with clear vision, but for the blind and partially sighted, getting around safely and independently is a daily challenge.
The Green Party have brought their fight for their place in the leaders' debate right here to the heart of Westminster. Green Party leader Natalie Bennett.
In Shirley, Southampton.
I think your programme is incredibly slick. The content was excellent. There's a lovely shift in tone from beginning to end. Really strong top stories, a lovely middle, good sport, and then, you know, a cracking and finally stories.
A father and his 4-year-old daughter survive a huge gas blast in Southampton.
Massive explosion. It shook the whole area.
It looked very thought about, very considered, and really professional.
535 frontline jobs in Hampshire Police are set to be axed, including 14 police officers from Winchester.
I was massively impressed.
Financial sector.
And here at Canary Wharf, we're getting people's reactions to the Chancellor's budget.
Over 800,000 crimes each year go unrecorded.
But then you did other things like graphic sequences that would have had a place on regional or even national television. The thought, the creativity, the imagination, and that's what's really exciting, that these brains are going to go out there into the world of journalism and hopefully make their mark.
Other news now.
This week on W2 Magazine, our team have been up to London Fashion Weeks to get some footage of the event.
Rubber gloves. Things that you would do the washing up with.
It probably wouldn't have looked so horrid if it wasn't like bright red.
Actually, to see what you do with features, I thought was excellent. It's also what an audience now expects, I think, with social media and the kind of television people are watching.
Prime Minister David Cameron knows that Eastleigh is one of the key seats the Conservatives have to win if they are to form the next government.
Today I want to talk about financial security. I want to talk about tax.
It's still underway. Now, yesterday this entire area had been cordoned off by police and we had firefighters here working alongside gas technicians trying to make the area safe. We also saw people wearing protective suits and respirators. These are specialist technicians from an asbestos removal company. The fear being that Asbestos may have been released into the atmosphere as a result of the explosion.
Dancing along to buskers last week, which was then posted on the Facebook page called We Are Winchester, getting him a whopping 46,000 views and newfound fame.
I can't believe it. Yeah, I'm very well known in Winchester. That these people here now says that I'm quite alive at my age.
But what exactly is in these sausages?
80% pork.
So that makes the rest of it
20% mystery. Yeah.
Well, that's reassuring.
I think so, no?
Hip, hip, hip! Hooray! Hip, hip, hip! Hooray! Hip, hip, hip!
Tony Stock was sentenced to 10 years in prison in 1970 in connection with a vicious armed robbery that took place at the Merrion shopping centre in Leeds.
It'd be difficult to be talking about results that I may not.
Just working to a very strict schedule would be probably the biggest.
Sometimes a bunch of people get together and something happens.
And if you survived Network 7, then you were kind of prepared for pretty much anything in broadcasting.
Securing 60% of the electorate in the New Forest West constituency, Des Swain finds himself back in Westminster in a truly safe seat. Every party saw their percentage increase, except for the Lib Dems, who lost a staggering.
The Isle of Wight constituency is heavily dependent on tourism, with its diverse landscape proving attractive.